This is my interview with Empire LLC, a construction and building firm for which position I am applying as the project engineer. And this is based out of Los Angeles, California, which is where I currently reside. And the first question that they ask is, how do you envision your role in this position contributing to the overall mission of our organization? And as an engineer, I would say that most of my work would fall definitely under design. A big part as well, coming up with a budget and assisting for the bidding, coming up with what I would find to be fair for companies to bid for us. And then also day-to-day conversations with the contractors, checking in on them, making sure that they're doing everything up to code, everything that I would know how to do already. And I think I would help a lot with the company in that regard. The next question is, how would I go about establishing my credibility with the team? Well, I've worked construction for probably 18 years of my life. From the very ground up, I did the most laborious projects a person could do. And then all the way up through running equipment to being given a team of people and asked, hey, go take care of this project and see that it gets done well and safely. And I've had all the way from the ground all the way up to that in my past. And that, I think, will give me a lot of credibility with the company, because if you work hard and you show that you have the knowledge and leadership skills that they expect, then you will get the respect that you deserve. Can I describe a situation in which my work was criticized? Absolutely. When I first began in construction, I'll never forget the first job that I had. I was digging a foundation out for a house, and when digging it out, I quit early, thinking that, oh, it's kind of good, it was good enough, but it wasn't. And in the back of my mind I knew that, but my boss, he stopped me and he said, as I asked him, I said, yeah, I'm ready for the next project. He said, no, this isn't done. When are you going to finish this? Because it's not complete. And I realized, okay, yeah, I'd slacked, and trying to get ahead of myself, I'd cut myself short. And so I learned greatly from that experience, and haven't done it since. What irritates me about other people, and how do I handle it? A good part, probably the characteristics that I dislike the most among anyone is laziness, because even if someone is ignorant or slow to learn, they can usually still learn, but a lazy person will not take that time to learn because they don't have the motivation, they don't want to do that. So that and disrespect, those two go hand in hand for being just terrible. And I would say the best way to handle that is, in laziness, I usually just say, well, alright, it looks like you don't have enough work to do, because obviously you're not doing anything right now. I'll give them more. And then if that busts them so that they have had enough of that workload, then usually they'll quit and the problem resolves itself. Or I'll pull them aside and say, hey, you're not pulling your weight, and then go from there. What can I offer that other candidates cannot? A wealth of experience, many years of doing construction. And I'm still relatively young at 31, but I've worked a lot of construction all the way across the board. And if I could choose any superhero power, what would it be and why? I would say the ability to read people's minds. And as scary as that might be, it would be such an excellent tool to accomplish things in the world, because people often you have to judge people for what you think they're saying, but because you count on them not always telling the truth. Well, with this power, you could always look between all the lines and you would know. You could accomplish things so much faster. Thank you for interviewing me, and I hope you consider me for this position.